Hello, this is Stephen Howard. Eye's still swollen, but I don't know if it's getting better or worse. Probably go to a doctor. I think I'm going to call this video child support. First of all, the first thing I want to say about child support and everything is I love my daughter. I would give her the shirt off my back if I had to sell everything I own right now just to give her everything that she needs. I would. If I had to hold a sign out on the side of the road, or I had to, whatever I had to do for my daughter, I would do. I'm a father. And I'm a father to both of my daughters. One of my daughters I haven't spoke to in some time. And I often wonder about her, and I hope she knows that I love her. Her name is Samantha Demko. Marley Alana Howard carries my name. Man, my eye is swollen. It's probably from crying. Probably a blown tear duct. I'm a good guy. I love my daughter. I loved my wife when we were married, and I love her now. I love everybody that I've ever encountered. I love, you don't just stop loving people. So if I've been in your midst, and it's hard to say, but it's the truth that, love is always the answer. I surrender. I fucking surrender. So I'm $13,000 in the arrears. I owe $500 a month for Marley. I'm on a $35,000 a year salary now. Hopefully child support will either pull that money, or I could just simply hand it to Susan and Marley, and the case could be closed if Susan would make a phone call. So, here I am in Vegas putting my best foot forward, and then something hits you, and it's heavy, and it feels awful, and it feels like you're a deadbeat, and it feels like you're already behind when you're just starting. And I want you to realize that I'm an inspirational speaker. You could cut my legs off and throw me out here in the desert, and I would find an upside. I'd have a lighter body, so when I get prosthetics and I heal up, I'll start rock climbing again, and I'll be able to free solo stuff like Alex Honnold. So, don't count me out. I don't care about the child support, because I love my daughter, and I would give her everything I got. So, I guess what I'm trying to say for you guys is, if you're going through your day and it's the end of your day and you've worked all week long, and you get a phone call on a Friday when you're trying to relax, and that phone call is kind of devastating or upsetting, I want you to take a deep breath, handle the phone call professionally, tell them the truth, do everything you're supposed to do, and I have nothing to hide. I just came back from Montana. I'm just getting established. I'm very fortunate to have a job as a felon in America. There are felons that are all over the map, and they have drug addiction and all kinds of addictions, and I'm just really fortunate and blessed. And you can't let that stuff get you down. You can't let that stuff invade your space. For my friends in Missoula, if you if you got your second DUI and you're having trouble maintaining sobriety, or, you know, whatever your issues are. You know, for men in America, it's usually child support or some sort of thing that they did in their past that, you know, so we all have a story. We all have some garbage. And it's just a matter of how you handle it. It's a matter of how you handle it. So, you know, I'm going to have a really nice conversation. What I'm going to say is, you know, I completely submit. I'm giving myself to the universe right now, because the problems that I have are bigger than myself or that I can handle. And when I do that, something miraculous happens. Like, all of a sudden I'll get a phone call and I'll really be doing my movie, or all of a sudden one of my friends will gift me a ton of money because of a settlement, or, you know, something will just happen from the universe. I'll walk in through a casino and put 20 bucks in and win $1.9 million. So you gotta continue to have hope. You gotta continue to walk the dogs every day. You gotta continue to drive and commute and do all of the things and be there for your kid on Sunday. And you gotta continue to be all that you can be. And so when you get a phone call, you know, that, oh, so-and-so passed away and his wake is on Sunday, you know, drop everything, go ahead and grieve. And then get onto that wake on Sunday. Be strong and tell them what kind of person your friend or your family member was. So child support called, 13 grand in the arrears, $500 a month, and I'm making about $3,000 a month minus taxes. I'm going to end up with $1,000 a month after rent and whatever else I got to pay. I might put the trailer up for sale. It was gifted to me. My dad's girlfriend and my dad decided to give me the deed to the trailer. I really like that trailer. I wanted to keep it, or I wanted to sell it in order to get a better vehicle and upgrade. But I might have to sell it and make some payment on child support and just have some pocket money, I guess. I don't know. I really miss Missoula, Montana. I really miss waking up, the mountains around me, and the simple shit. And I really wanted my family and my friends and people I love to be able to come visit me in Montana and go rafting. I wanted to have a career in Hollywood movies, and I wanted to be an inspirational speaker. I wanted to have like a podcast or a show like Super Soul Sunday, where we talk about problems and solutions. So, you know, if anybody sees this video and it helps them to know that somebody else is going through a bunch of shit while they're trying to make miracles happen, babe. Oh, you know, I feel like I've been irresponsible my entire life. And at 48 years old, I often wonder what the fuck I'm doing, really. But then I ground myself, and I wake up and I go to work. And when I love you hard. I love you with all my soul and all my spirit. So, everybody please hang in there. I got a commute to do, and I got to go figure out my life from here. But you'll see me tomorrow morning. I won't be walking them dogs. I'll be working for my buddy Brandon, moving a house, working for a moving company. It's my second job, and hopefully I'll talk him into a day of work here and there. But anyway, one love, everybody. Please say a prayer for Skateboard Stephen Howard, your host to the Epiphany of Life. I hope you have a good night.